Going on, Joe fans? Syntax Collector here with another review. This time for the retro carded Joe Classified Cobra Tele-Viper. Got this off of Amazon because I hate to do pre-orders. I just ordered it as soon as it popped up on Amazon. We already did Flint, we did CoverGirl, so this is the last one for this wave of retro. Here's the file card, so let me get this up off the card. So off the card, see, clean cut, so that way I can cut out the file card, because I bag those later on with the figures. And typically you got your pull off here, and the stand just fell out in the plastic. So let me go ahead and crack them out. Alright, first impression, yeah, this is definitely more like the original from the cartoon and Marvel comic run that we're used to from '85. So here's my vintage one, and we'll go over that. And then just a quick look, they definitely changed up some things from the first release. This one came with the Tele-Viper. I actually have two of these. So some things are similar, but we'll take a look at that as well. And then the file, I actually have the vintage file card as well with my '85 Tele-Viper. So let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories. As you know, all the retros come with a stand that I don't use. I use those EBCO stands off Amazon. So this will go on my eBay store. So we have the setup like the original. So here's the backpack. I don't have the other Tele-Vipers handy, but looks similar. But here's to the vintage spitting image. Just they put some silver on the details on the backpack, and then it's got the updated hose like the original. And then we have the, I think they call this like a scanner, but there's the scanner from the OG. So that's all spot on accessories. I think mine should be complete, but you just plug that into that, and then this hose into the bottom, and then there's your setup like the OG. And then this one, they gave us 3 head sculpts. So the one that came on it, and the one says "what the" across the visor, and the other one just says "alert," which I think that came from the comics or cartoon, the Sunbow. All the same face stylings. It's the same head sculpt. They just added "what the" there, alert there. Would have been cool if they at least did like different facials, but they're all the same facial. But at least they gave us 3 head sculpts. So I'll probably keep the alert. Throw this one on my eBay store just to have an extra head. Doesn't hurt for Tele-Vipers. Now, if we look at the figure itself compared to the OG '85, so the boots, they changed up the boots, because this one, you can't really see the boots. They're like blue, so they're still getting blue with black on the bottom of the boots. Obviously blue pants with the cargo pockets on the sides. Blue waist. And then the belt, the waist belt, so you can see the Cobra logo really dominant there. Nice detail in the Cobra logo. And we got the blue vest with these pieces here that they made black. And they gave them a silver zipper. And then the sleeves with the pouches on the sleeves with the Cobra logo there. And then this time they gave them quarter sleeves, so it's rolled up. And we look at the face. Yes, they kept everything intact. They just did the detail in black. You know, back in the day with Hasbro, they couldn't do too much in deco because of pricing and budgets and that. So it's good to see Classified and Hasbro now doing the extra detailing and coloration on the figures. Yeah, I'm digging that Cobra logo right there. It's really good detail. So yeah, he's pretty much spot on with the '85 OG version 1. And then if we look at the original release, looks like there is some reuse here. So the boots are the same, just slight color difference. The legs look to be, I want to say the legs look to be the same. Again, just slight color difference. And then the waist. The waist is actually slightly different. I can see here on the waistline. Obviously the belt here is different from the two. Hands obviously are different. There's no gauntlets on him. The arms. These part of the arms could be the same. Yeah, the arms look like they could be the same. It's just obviously flesh colored here. Upper arms look the same. This vest, yeah, this vest is different. It's the same, but it's different. Like there's this under piece here. Looks like they like basically cut out. So it's similar but different. And then it's hard to tell on the torso. No, the torso is different. 'Cause you can see it's got like a collar on this torso and like chest there. So the upper torso is different. And the head, I got this alternate head, so I don't have the other head handy. Or I probably sold it, I don't know. So yeah, it's definitely basically a lot of reuse. I'm pretty sure they probably got these hands and arms from another figure they've already made, and his head's probably the same as the one that came on this one, but it's still different. These I use obviously in my trouble bubbles. This one probably could, but I like the look of this like cyborg type look on this head, so I use these in my trouble bubbles. I can easily pop that onto here if I wanted to, but yeah. So, and again, these were harder to troop build because it costs like what, $50 with this and the trouble bubble. So now you can get this by itself for what, $24.99 on Amazon, whatever. So these will be easier to troop build for your dioramas or army build if you wish to do such. So that's where we need more of these quote unquote retro or re-releases, like when they did it with Snow Serpent, because it was hard to get the first Snow Serpent, and then Eel, and then now we need a retro Snow Job because it's impossible to get Snow Job for a good price. And I still need retro Snake Eyes. It's just stupid money to get that. But either way, if you didn't get the first Tele-Viper, either way, Tele-Viper is a must-have, whether you got the first version or not, because this is the true to form OG to the cartoon or Marvel Comics. There we go. There's the Tele-Viper. Like, comment, subscribe. JJ out.